Share Inspire podcast. This is episode 837. And let's see if that. Oh, okay. And we are here live in Southwest Florida in my studio today because I have some new goodies to show you. If you are joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you're crafting this morning. Let me know if you have any questions for me. And I will go over the new collection of bags with you in a couple minutes. We'll wait for everybody to pop over from pre-chat and notifications. Good morning, Donna and Edna and Whisper. Good morning. Thanks for joining me live, everybody. Hi, Thea. Good morning. Hi, Lisa and Judy. Hi, Rita. Hi, Grace. Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody, also known as Happy Friday Eve. Whisper's working on a moss stitch triangular shawl. That sounds great. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Donna. Hi, Sandshell. Hi, sweet Melissa and Val and Judy. Hi, Good Day and Sharon. Good morning, Joe and Stacy. Oh, it went so fast. Hi, Mandela and Sherry and Kat, Ada, Katrina. Good morning, everybody. I've got my computer over here for when the comments go so fast. Hi, Christine and Catherine. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Faye. Thank you. I'm so excited to show you guys the new bags. So if you tried my bags in the past, you know that they are eco-friendly cotton canvas. They are tote bags and they are also drawstring bags. And they always come in a collection of 5 prints that are hand-drawn by me. And so the last collection came out in the fall, so this is now the spring 2021 collection. You can order any of the 5 bags individually, or I do sell all 5 of the bags discounted as a bundle if you want the whole collection. And I'll go over all of them individually in a few minutes here. When you go to the link, thank you, Judy. Judy just posted a link to where you can purchase the bags. There it'll tell you all the dimensions, including the bag drop. So when it says handle drop, it means how much space is between the handle and the bag, which is a really great indication as to whether a bag can go on your shoulder or not. I don't recall what the number is on here, but I will show you that they fit really nicely over your shoulder. So the bags, like I said, they're drawstring and tote bags, so you can leave it open. You have the drawstring option, but you can leave them open and just put it over your shoulder like a tote bag, or you could cinch it closed with the drawstring and make it a drawstring bag, but even still, you can still throw it over your shoulder if you want like that. But this, when you pull the drawstrings, it makes it great to keep them as project bags to then put them into a bigger tote bag as well. So lots of ways to do that. So this is obviously a springier collection than the last one. I used colors like a light sage green and an orchid pink and violet purple and some turquoise. It's a really fun collection of springy colors. And I did 5 prints, starting with pen and paper and drawing them out and then putting them into my computer and working in Illustrator. I've taken lots of classes on how to improve my skills in Illustrator, and I'm really proud of what I accomplished with these. So we'll start with the one and then I made creative quotes based on a creative lifestyle. The last collection I focused more on knitting and crochet and yarn in the fun quotes, and this time I kept it more neutral so that you could give these as a gift to someone who does other creative things. You don't necessarily, or appreciates handmade things. It doesn't have to necessarily be a knitter or a crocheter per se to enjoy these bags. And so it's just a little more fun with the play on words and stuff. Okay, so this first one is, I'm going to open them up so you can see the print better. This was a fern or palm frond. It's kind of like a cross between a fern and a palm leaf. And so I hand drew it, and then put it into my computer, and then changed the colors of them and changed some of the shapes and sizes. And the quote on this one says, "So many projects, so little time." I've got them set up on those what do you call those, book racks, book frames, book stands, so that you can see them. And the next one here, this is a butterfly that I hand drew on pen and paper and then popped it into the computer and did some really fun work with the coloring and giving them like a gradient ombre from the color palette of the whole collection. And then the quote on this one says, "Create like no one is watching." Ooh, something's in my eye again this morning. Then this one is a hand-drawn flower that kind of looks like a succulent, and I kept the lining around all of them white so that it almost had like a mosaic tile or a stained glass effect as well, but it did start out as a succulent flower. And then this one says, "The future of handmade is in our hands." I like that quote. And then this one over here is a more whimsical flower, just playing on the geometry of different shapes of circles, and then throwing in some dragonfly wings in there too. So this one says, "Embrace the magic in you." And fifth and final was a little play on plaid. So I did a wavy striped plaid for this one, pulling in all the colors from the collection. And the quote on this one says, "A handmade gift is the gift that keeps on giving." All really great quotes about living a handmade lifestyle, being a creative person. But again, I feel like it's something that you could give as a gift to people that are beyond knitters and crocheters as well. We can spread the love even further. Let's see, does anybody have any questions? Thank you, Mandela. Thank you, everybody. I see a lot of people are liking the bags. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very proud of the sayings as well, so thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Grace. Yeah, they do all go together. I'm very happy with the way they came out. Oh, thanks, Judy. Judy has shared links to how to order the bags individually as well as how to order them as the bundle. It's 2 different listings on my website. Thank you, Mandela. Thank you. And so what you can't see now is that this was the sneak peek of why I have 5 holes open on the back wall. And so as soon as we're done with the show today, I'll be putting them back there. I could do it while we're talking too. We'll do it later. And I do have a giveaway to share with you, but I'll share that at the end of the show. So if you would like to win all 5 of the bags, I'm going to give away 1 bundle I will give away 1 bundle, so I'll tell you how to enter the contest at the end of the show. Good, Joe. Joe's going to get a whole set. Wonderful. I think you'll love them. And, you know, these would make a great gift for somebody who's going to school and needs book bags. They'd make a great gift for somebody that wants reusable grocery bags or any other kind of carry-along project bags. They'd be great for beach bags or going to a picnic in the park. They'd be great for keeping all of your projects for sure. You can fit a lot in these bags. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna show you something. Well, I gotta pull something up and then I'm gonna show you something else. Thank you, Mandela. All right, hold on. I need to show you one more thing. Okay, hold on. Okay. Find it here. Just gonna take me 1 second. I thought it was gonna be 1 second. Turns out it's a little bit longer. Okay, so I want to show you a bag, but before I show it to you, I'm gonna pop the link in the chat. You're not supposed to pick one whisper, you're supposed to pick the collection. So I was saying if you wanted to pop them into a bigger bag, I wanted to show you this bag. So this bag is in my Amazon shop. It's a gigantic beach bag, but I purchased it in order to hold all of my step outs for Knit and Crochet Now. This is completely full of step outs, and I plan on carrying it onto the plane because I don't feel comfortable checking my step outs because I'm going to be in Indiana for such a short period of time. But check out, so if you wanted to keep all of the bags inside another bag, let's see if I can place this here. You can see how if you wanted to use these as project bags and keep them in a very large bag, you could do that as well. However, if you're looking to fill these with yarn, how about we fill one with yarn? You want to see how much yarn will fit in here? In order for photography, here's a tip if you're doing photos of things. I take a Ziploc baggie and I almost completely close it. Then I blow a little air in there and then close it up all the way. And then that gives you a partially filled bag. If you fill the bags too full, they actually don't look very good in photos either. But isn't that really nice how it gives you the illusion of a little bit full but not too full? So there's a little photography tip. And I'll pull one of those out there. Let's see, let's see how much Be So Easy yarn will fit in there. Let's see, can you see what I'm doing? Okay. Here, we'll grab from this one here. Oh, and then I want to show you how nice my new decorated back wall is, because we've changed some things up. Okay, so for size, here we go. I have 4 balls of Be So Easy yarn standing straight up. Now that's going across the bottom. 4, you could probably fit 5, but 4 fits in there without pushing at all. And so now you would have room to either you could even put more yarn. Like if you wanted to do this as a gift, like give someone yarn and fill the bag and make the bag like the gift wrapping, you could put, let's see, you could actually fill it with more. And with my smaller yarns, obviously you could fill this with even more. But you could fill it with all of that. You could still get a double mesh zip pouch bag in there as well. You could fit the tool kit in there if you wanted to. If you just did the 4 balls, then you could do a tool kit in there as well. You could fit a lot of stuff in here. And so when I'm actually using it as, oh, I missed one, hold on. So when I'm using them as a project bag, there's plenty of room for whatever you're working on. I've worked on full sweaters out of this. I've worked on large shawls, keeping all of the yarn and the project in there at the same time. It's a really good size for a project. Or even 2. If you're doing small things, you could fit 2. Okay, let's move this out of the way though so you can see the back wall. In fact, we could start putting them up on the wall so you could see the wall. Can you see all the way down? Let's see, I might have to bring the camera a little closer. Let's see. Of course that didn't work. I think it's caught up on some wires. Let's see. All right, how's that? Oh, now you can see there. Now you can see. Okay, so this was my idea for the wall. So obviously I've got, oh, now I'm trying to show you the top. Okay, so up top here you can see I've placed a lot of the different sample garments, and I plan on changing that out every couple of weeks or so just to keep it fresh and interesting. Then I've got the wall of all 20 colors of Be So Easy yarn in 2 rows. And then below that, we organized, move it again. You can see I have a bunch of sample garments here, and I've organized them with one of those folding things. Does anybody have one of those? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's this flat thing that you put garments on so that you can fold them perfectly so that when you stack them, they line up beautifully. How pretty do my sample garments look there? Like, we're gonna do that for a whole episode. We'll do that for a segment of an episode, maybe next week or sometime in the near future, because I want to show you how fun it is and how satisfying it is to perfectly fold things so that they line up so beautiful. They're the same size and texture of the last set of bags, Catherine. Yes, that is correct. Okay, now where did I put that? So what I thought I'd do is reuse my book stands, but I'm going to turn them around and use the flat side instead to stand up the bags, because they didn't stand up very well on their own when I tried to do this last night. But that looks really cute in there, huh? And I don't know if you can see. Well, I'll have to move the camera down even further. Might have to just take the camera. Oh, you can't see. So the bottom row is where I have all the fabric bins, but I went even further this week and I labeled all of them. So now I know what's inside all of them. I'm feeling very organized this week. Do you ever have one of those weeks where you feel like everything's a whirlwind around you, and then when you get organized, you feel like you're so much more put together? I love that. Okay, and we are almost done. I may have to hand hold the camera like I do in my garden to come show you everything over here. There, how's that look? I feel like the bags need to be higher though. I feel like I need to swap out the sample garments with the bags to make the bags a little higher. What do you guys think? I think they're too low. Especially since once I sit, you'll never see them. Yay, Debbie just ordered 2 bundles of bags. Thank you. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to swap them. Well, if you guys want to hang out with me while I do it, you can, but I'm going to be over here. I can look up at the comments, though. Is that okay with you guys? Because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't do it right away, especially since I've got to start doing other work right after the show. So I'm going to keep the... I mean, I don't even know if this is high enough, but it'll certainly be better than the other one. Yeah, I'm going to swap them out. Okay. If you want, I can go get my laundry folder to show you how I folded these too. So if somebody, if you want to see that, let me know. Especially if, well, I guess I'll take it as a sign if I drop one, then I'll know I need to refold it. And I was torn between organizing the sample garments by color. And then I thought, you know what, I think they would pop a lot more if I contrasted the colors between them. Yes, Sharon, they're the same size as the bags before, the fall collection. And all of that information is listed on the bag pages when you go to the links that Judy has provided for where to shop for the bags. All of the dimensions are shown, including the height, the width, and the handle drop. Okay, 2 more. And I'll scroll back to look at the comments as soon as I'm back up top. Okay. There. That didn't take too long. Let's see, what did I miss? Oh, and I can show you, I started, so you know how I have finished the crochet, I have shown the crochet cardi wrap and shawl that I made in Be So Easy Yarn. I started a knit one last night, so hopefully I'll have a pattern for that sooner than later. And I think we're going to do something that I've never taught before, but I have done but haven't taught. And I'm going to show you how to make steeks in this design so that you can have the option of making it a shawl or making it a cardi wrap with armhole openings. And so it'll be super fun to teach you steeks. It'll look like magic and it'll look scary, but it'll be such a great accomplishment if you do decide to learn it with me. I thought it'd be something fun to do. and we'll do it on small pieces for the tutorial. We won't do it on the shawl I'll do it on the shawl to start with, but I'll do it when I show you on the in the video tutorial. I'll show you how to do it on a swatch, and I will encourage you to practice it on a swatch before you do it on a large shawl. That would be you'd want to be confident about it first. Whisper says moss stitch is so not her thing. Yeah, it takes a different level of concentration to do moss stitch. I agree. And you got to be in the mood for something. You can be in the mood for something one day and then not in the mood for it another day. Maybe you just need a break from it. Work on something else that's either more challenging or less challenging and come back to it. You know, sometimes it's meditative when something takes a long time too. So, you know, there's pluses and minuses to a big project in a simple stitch like that. Yes, I knew you meant steaks, not steaks. That's a funny typo, though. Does anyone have any other questions? Yeah, there's definitely some tips and tricks to steeking, so you could definitely learn it if you want to. It's not for everybody, obviously. No, Joyce has never heard of steeks. Steeks is a technique in knitting where you have a solid piece of fabric and you can, if you set up some structure to it, you can actually cut holes in your knitting and your knitting will not unravel. What you're basically doing is securing the stitch before and after where you're going to cut, so that once you cut, there is no way for the stitch to unravel. It would be like putting a split ring stitch marker in a stitch and forcing it to not be able to unravel anymore. Does that make sense? So really what you're doing is you're binding off the stitch before and after, so that once you cut that particular stitch, the yarn can't go anywhere. So it's really important to make sure that you do your setup correctly. If you do your setup correctly, then the cutting is no big deal at all. If you don't do your setup correctly, then it's a big deal. Okay, here's a good example. Lifelines work the same way. A lifeline stops the yarn from unraveling back further. Well, the same way, so you're kind of setting up a lifeline on either side of the cut section. That's in very simple terms, but that gives you an idea of it. There's nothing crazy about whatever you like. Who said that? Whisper. If you like miniature amigurumi, that's awesome too. There's no wrong way to be creative. Whatever things you like to make is great. Some people like to work on large projects. Some people like small projects. Some people like challenging projects. Some people like simple Zen projects. And you know what? And some of us like all of it and like the variety. So there's no wrong way to be creative. I think it's great that we all have diverse tastes. Put your new items in columns. Ah, that is a good idea. So like the bags could be over there in that column. That's a great idea. I have a little bit of a catch-all in the corner there. Whoopsie, that showed on camera. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, because now I'm sitting right in front of the bags after all. That's a great idea. I will do that. I will definitely do that. Thank you. Yay, teamwork. Does anybody have any other questions? Great suggestion. I will work on that. Okay, and if I don't see any other questions, then let's do a quote. So this one is from Gandhi, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite, most inspirational people ever. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Oh my gosh, I have read this so many times. I have written it so many times before I made the Create, Share, Inspire notebooks. I used to, in times of, you know, deep stress or, you know, really wanting to find some peace and finding something soothing to do, I would sit with an open notebook and I would just write inspirational quotes. I'd look them up on my phone, like I'd look up Mother Teresa quotes or Gandhi quotes or Maya Angelou quotes, or it's the only ones that came to my head right now. But I'd look up these quotes and I would sit and just write them. And there was something so much more powerful to me about writing them than just reading them. And I don't do that anymore. Now I use my Create, Share, Inspire notebooks and read the quotes and then write after feeling inspired by the quote. So I've kind of changed what I do with it in a way, but at the same time, I've been using quotes for to soothe my soul and also to help get my juices going for writing, whether it's gratitude journal writing or just getting your thoughts out of your head to make space in your head. There's so many therapeutic ways to write, and I find that inspirational quotes always make the experience better. So this is one that I have written so many times in notebooks. I remember sitting in parking lots, like waiting for Marlon for something or other, and just sitting there and filling page after page in a notebook, writing down inspirational quotes. And it always made me feel better. So this is one that will always remind me of that, because I have written Gandhi quotes so many times. And now today I can write in my Create, Share, Inspire journal, write about what I'm grateful for, or write about what I need to work on, next to one of my favorite quotes. So, and this also reminds me of the fact that, some of you know that I have a background of being a survivor of domestic violence more than once in my life. But the last time that I was a survivor of domestic violence, part of my healing came from helping others. And that's when I created the charity that I have now called Project Kristin Cares. And we even have one of our Be So Helpful bags up here. I can show you. But it was through the process of creating the charity and helping other survivors of domestic violence that I found so much more healing than I had ever felt before in any of my other experiences with domestic violence. So that's actually something that this quote means to me that's very close to my heart. So a portion of every sale of the Kristin Omdahl brand, so whether you're buying yarn, books, bags, whatever, portion of every sale helps raise money so that I can send out the Be So Helpful bags to people in need. So I send out these bags to women's shelters, I send them to homeless shelters, I send them all sorts of places, and what they get inside the bag is a Create, Share, Inspire notebook, a pen, a lip balm, a little bottle of Be So Clean soap, some bamboo hand towels, and hand towel and washcloth, a reusable water bottle, a nail file, and so basically everything that you would need if you were on the run. So you wouldn't want to be buying your water for $3 a bottle at 7-Eleven, so I include a reusable water bottle. You sometimes when you're in a transient state or on the run, you need to get washed up in a public bathroom. So I thought it was really great to have a little bottle of Be So Clean soap, my all-natural non-toxic soap, with a washcloth and a hand towel that are made out of bamboo instead of cotton. It means it's lighter and it dries quicker. So something that you could do even in a public bathroom sink. A nail file, everybody needs a nail file. Lip balm, everybody needs a lip balm. And most importantly, a pen and a Create, Share, Inspire journal so that somebody could start to believe in themselves and believe that they could, I can't even say it sometimes. Just have hope that there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's so many ways that people get caught up in horrible situations and get caught on the run, and whether you're sleeping on someone's couch or sleeping in your car, I mean, I know that this could be so helpful to so many people, and that's why I believe in it, and that's what you do to help me send this out. So with every sale, a portion of every sale goes to raise money to put together these bags and to get them into the right hands. You can also purchase them. All these items are really great for people on vacation too. I mean, being on the run can be positive or negative if you think about it. So like if you're on vacation, all of these would be great for a toiletry bag to put in your suitcase. So, or if you're on a road trip, all of these would be excellent items. Anybody can get freshened up in a public bathroom sink with a little soap and a washcloth. You don't have to be destitute to enjoy getting freshened up either. So all of that's great, but anyway, so you can buy this as a gift. You can buy it to give to someone that you know in need. You can buy them to give to other shelters. You can even buy them and tell me that you want your purchase of one to go in my next shipment that I send out. So however you want to use the Be So Helpful bags, you can use them too. They're all, so a lot of great items in there. So going back to the quote, this quote is probably planted the seed in me that the last time that I was not suffering, but healing from domestic violence, it was probably this quote that had planted the seed in me all those years of writing, and that said, you know what, maybe this time help others and see if that helps in the healing. And it has. I'm in such a better place now. I don't even think that I could fall into that problem again, knock on wood, because I feel like I've grown so much from helping others, well, through counseling and through helping others as well. So thank you, Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. I wholeheartedly agree with that and believe in it. And yeah, that's that. Well, thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing the new collection of bags, even though I'm covering them now. Yeah, we're going to have to reorganize this again. Anyway, I'm laughing at myself because it's just, anyway, I'm always trying. All you got to do is just keep working at things, right? Oh, yeah, thank you, Thea, the giveaway. All right, so what's today? Thursday, May 6th. Let me see what next Thursday's date is. Oh, let's see, next Thursday is May 13th. Okay. I want you to leave a comment in the recorded version of this podcast, and you can do it today, tomorrow, all throughout the week. I will be randomly picking one winner next Thursday, a week from today, so everybody has a chance to enter. You just want to leave your name, or not leave your name, tell me in the comments. Let's see, what should we do? I was going to say, tell me which bag you like the best, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to give you all 5 bags. So why don't you pick a number between 1 and 10,000? How's that sound? Pick a number between 1 and 10,000, and I will be giving away one set of all 5 bags, and I'll be picking the winner next Thursday on the show. I will be announcing it next Thursday on the show. All you have to do is, and if you want to tell me what bags you like too, that's fine. But we're going to leave this contest open for a whole week, so everybody has a chance to enter. You're going to get a choice. You're going to get all 5 bags. All you have to do is pick a number between 1 and 10,000. If you want to tell me which bags you like, that's fine too. If you want to order the bags, you absolutely can. They're available now, and you know how quick I ship, so chances are your order will go out ASAP. Thanks again, everybody, for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the bags and hearing the story of how I hand designed all of the prints. I hope you enjoyed me telling you about the beginning of my charity. I hope you enjoyed chatting with me and everyone else. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.